Hi everyone, it's Athena. All right, it's Wednesday, the 15th of April, right? On this day, usually we're worried about when our taxes are due, right? So today, at least for now, we don't have to worry about them, right? We have other fish to fry. I don't know why I said that. Maybe it'll come up in the reading. I have no idea. All right. Got to look at the lighter things of life, right? Not be so serious, at least for today. All right. Let's see what's going on. What does the collective message, what does the universe want to tell us today? Help us. Wednesday, the 15th of April. April 15th, 2020. Okay, good. All right, let's get started and see what's happening for today. And again, I haven't said it in a while, but thank you so much, all of you, each and every one of you who are my subscribers. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Victory. Well, you may say, for what? Well, for everything. Let's be grateful for everything. We've conquered. We will conquer. We will win. The love within. I don't know where that came from. Let's just keep going, because we could stop right here and say, hey, we don't have to pay taxes today, or we don't have to have our taxes done today, or you know what I mean. Just look at the bright side of life. That's really what I meant, okay? But let's see what else it comes with. It doesn't always have to be grim. Look, see? He's gone. This guy's gone. Everything's been revealed. Everything's been exposed. And there's victory to be had for this, right? And if it hasn't already been done, it's going to be done. Exposing all. Everything comes out. The lies, the deceit, manipulation within our lives, within humanity, right? The revolution, right, is victory. We are to celebrate in this victory of the things that, right, the things that always, even in life, right, the truth sets you free. We know that. So when this kind of behavior happens, right, when this kind of behavior happens to us, which it does, it's part of life, right, we must celebrate in the victory that love always wins. In our personal life too. I'm not talking just, I'm not talking about, this is not, see, look, this is not about the message of what's going on in the world today. It is from an individual standpoint. The victory is that no lies can go without the clearing of that by means of, Judgment Day comes, right? People are always exposed for what they don't show in the light of day. The things that are exposed come out sooner or later. So these are lies and deceits of people trying to get away with shit. I mean, really and truly, right? We're done. We're done. And now we have peace of mind. What's coming at us are messages of love, the arrows of love. It doesn't have to be a love relationship, but look at in between. Look at the inside, the inner core. Let me move this. Sorry for the reach. The inner core of the story lies the deceit and the exposing of whatever lies and manipulations have happened, right? And then the external is there's victory to be had with, and peace of mind with the doves of love, that love wins, right? Love always wins, and the truth sets you free, okay? I mean, for sure. That's beautiful, because it does. I mean, anyone trying to get away with shit in our lives, that's over. We're not only not going to put up with it, but we're also seeing it live in our world. If you look at it, it starts with us. That's why we are part of a collective whole. When things like this have happened in our lives, we think that it's only happening to us, but it's not. It's happening to the whole, like, the universe, because we're connected. I'm not going to go deep into that, because right here, let's just stick with the fact that, but it needs to be said, that it starts with us, and then it goes and expounds outward into the world. And that's what we're actually witnessing now, right? But victory is here to be had, and the love wins at all costs. I mean, it just does. It's just part of it. There's nothing to decide. There's nothing to you can't undo what's already been done. I just heard that. Because love wins. There it is. Love wins. This is the circle of life. This is what life is about. That when people try to give us the illusions of grandeur, right? What happens? They try to sell you a bill of goods in whatever way, in whatever fashion that they do. People know better now that the deciding factor, right, of this darkness, this veil has lifted. Understand that. That veil has lifted, right? These are all dark cards. See that? All right. And it is replaced with this. You see? Love always wins. Peace of mind, the arrows of love. We are victorious in gaining our strength. It is really, truly conquering the shadow self, right? And that's whatever within your life and being out in the world today, being exposed, is coming out now for all to see. Why? Because it doesn't just happen. We are not alone. It happens to everyone. All right, so let's go back here. People trying to sell you a bill of goods that, quite frankly, are just not, right? They're not good. I mean, this is what happens when you when you give your power away, right? But then when you take back your power, you become free. You become at peace. Again, the dove depicting in the peace that we receive. When we don't buy the bill of goods from others or from, life itself that we're seeing being exposed right now, right? Because again, it has to be said that it doesn't just happen to one or two people, right? It happens to the collective. So here is, well, I'm not taking this crap anymore. I'm not living in the ideal, the illusion of love, or what that looks like, or what my independence looks like. This is what my independence looks like. It's not, don't try to sell me the bill of goods that are not good, right? This is the real deal right here. So that's really what is being offered as the truth. And this part of this truth sets us free, which we're going to see, that love wins, and the illusions that have been out and about in our lives, that's all going by the wayside. Because, and listen, here's the deal. We live on the earth plane, which is part of it. It has to be said that it's part of all the people that try to, sell us, the lies and manipulation of their own insecurities, right? This is their own illusions, because they don't feel good about themselves when people lie to us, right? And then this becomes part of our lives, where we have the choice, which we saw here. We've chosen in this card depiction, we've chosen to believe in what we believe in, to take our power back, to be in charge of our own lives, and know that love conquers all. Truly, that's what it is. And not to say that people aren't going to continue to do so. They are. It's because we're only human. So it will continue, but now you have the power. And you have the truth within you of that power and how you can resolve it so that it doesn't control or take over your life. You have the power to believe what you want. And now that you've seen this, not only in our lives, like our personal life, but we've seen it on a global scale, the deceit, the manipulation, all the stuff that you're reading about, then you have a choice to take your power back and say, enough of this, right? This is crap. And that's how it works. And then from that point on, your life can never be the same after you have empowered yourself to only follow the truth of your own heart. I mean, it can, cutting out all the fat, meaning cutting out all the people that lie and deceit you, is the only way to, like, right? This is why it's like this. You empower yourself to cut out, it actually doesn't really matter which way it goes. I'm sorry. Just cutting out all the fat, cutting out all the illusions gives you the power. Okay, it's really a very simple reading today, which is love conquers all. And those who have tried to pull the wool over our eyes, it comes out in the wash, you know. After, you know, of course, we suffer. We have suffered, but that's the only way we learned. We had to learn from that. And that's part of what the universe wants us to know today. So understand that. The cards come out the way that they come out, so the message is given to all to understand what's happening. You know what I mean? Okay, let's just get a couple of these because we're doing good on time. It's all about rebuilding a foundation. This is the base chakra. Where does it start? It starts at the root. When you can cut out whatever doesn't apply, whatever doesn't work from the root, you cut out and you rebuild, which means you're planting new seeds for a better future and a foundation with which you have something to build off of. So that's what's happening now, is everything that was not stable within our lives is crumbling. The foundation of what we used to believe in is going away. What we thought or we were told to believe, and I'm talking about your life just in general, every day, sitting home right now, we are rebuilding and reestablishing as not only our own life in our homes right now with our families and such of what we're dealing with, but also, as you can see, on the extremities of life, the extreme consequences. There's consequences when you have people who try to sell you, you know, a bill of goods that are no good, right? This is it. Look at the awareness. It's all about being aware now. And now life can never be the same for us because our awareness now is rebuilding our foundation on a stronger platform, on a really strong platform, right? On a very secure and stable platform that will not waver. The world is at our fingertips. Now we can start all over. 1-1. Look at that. Right? And here, we're starting over, guys. We're no longer going against the grain. We are moving forward in our life toward the light, which is all here. This is all the same message. See? It's the same message of hope and peace and faith and understanding that love always conquers. Love wins. And then we rebuild a whole foundation, our lives. We rebuild our foundation with the awareness now of how things work and how we cut out people in our lives, people, places, and things that try to manipulate, right? We cut that out so that the thing that's left standing is us. We're left standing. Don't forget the first card is the strongest. We're left standing, but we're standing victorious because we are rebuilding based upon new awareness and new structure of understanding. And that's how we're going to rebuild. The whole world is being rebuilt. Same thing right here. Do you see that? Do you understand? We are not alone. We are rebuilding our personal lives, which in essence is rebuilding the world. Wow. All right. I love it. And that's what's really happening. And for whatever reason, God wants me to relay this to all of you so that we understand and that we are together. You and I are together in this. So we now understand. I just bring the message. I'm just the messenger. Okay. And not just the messenger, but this is how I read. And this is why, for me, it's so important to continue what I do for you. Why? Because I want us all to rise up and take our power back. That's really what this is. But the power of love, the power of a new life, of building a new life based upon the truth of what we seek. Every day we seek the truth. Every day we're going to get the truth because now we're really aware of it, right? This is what brings us all together, guys. Sarunas comes in and says, this is the life force. This is the life force right here. Express your driving passion, which you can hear in my voice. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Why? Because it starts with the foundation. You're going to say it's sex. Well, it's not sex, but it is the root. But this is about the life force, where it begins. We all came from two people making love, right? Having sex. Let's just say making love. I like that better. That's how we were, that's how we were made, right? Two is one, becoming one, and here we come out from the root chakra, which is the foundation in which we are part of, the life force. Have a great day.